Let's go over the Star Wars franchise when it comes to the character of Rey and Luke Skywalker. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, in Star Wars The Last Jedi, we pretty much got that confirmation that Rey is indeed a nobody, and that her parents are nobodies from Jakku. However, John Williams, the man who does all the music for Star Wars and many other films alike, even stated in a podcast a couple of months ago that he just doesn't buy it, he doesn't believe in it at all, and that he thinks that her lineage is going to be of significance in Episode 9. He is ready and expecting a big surprise in that movie when it comes to exactly where Rey came from and who her parents really are. Now, looking at Star Wars The Last Jedi, this is a huge subject that a lot of people on social media have been talking about, is that, well, Rey is Luke's niece, according to some voices that you do hear in The Last Jedi, in which she is following Luke Skywalker uphill on the planet Ahch-To, just before she turns around and looks at the Jedi tree. So what's interesting here is, I'm going to play you guys a little clip, because a lot of people keep hearing a voice talking to Rey that is saying, "You're his salvation, you're his niece." Let's play the clip. So here's the thing, this is what I want to talk about right now, and this actually reminds me very much of the YANNI and LAUREL effect. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this, but the YANNI or LAUREL effect, I really do stress you guys go ahead and check it out below in the description and in the comments. I will link it below in there. It is a perfect example to what you are hearing in this clip for The Last Jedi. Now, for me, what I'm hearing in that clip, as clear as day, is there is no emotion, there is peace. Say it. That is actually a part of the Jedi Code. It is a real line from the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace. That is exactly what I'm hearing, and I'm not hearing "you're his salvation, you're his niece" at all. However, this all goes by the frequency of your ears and what you are able to hear. Now, this is why I bring up the YANNI and LAUREL effect, which I do advise that you guys go ahead and check it out below in the description. When you click on that video, depending on what frequencies you can hear, higher or lower, you're going to either hear YANNI or LAUREL. If you hear YANNI, you can hear higher frequencies. If you hear LAUREL, you're hearing more lower frequencies. So check out that video. I think it definitely is something very much like what you are experiencing in this scene in The Last Jedi, because for me, what I'm hearing right now are the higher frequencies. I'm hearing there is no emotion, there is peace. And the reason as to why I think that it may actually sound like one or the other is because you do have like these wind noises in the background that could very well manipulate the frequencies at certain spikes. So depending on if you're more sensitive to high frequencies like myself, or if you can hear more lower frequencies, you're going to hear one or the other. So I would really like to hear what you guys think about this and what you guys actually hear from the video clip that I actually showed you before, and I'm sure that you have heard it numerous times before in the past by other people online as well. However, in The Last Jedi novelization, this is where things do get interesting, and it kind of alters this whole entire subject. In The Last Jedi novelization, Luke Skywalker actually tells the caretakers that Rey is indeed his niece. However, there's a real reason as to why he actually told the caretakers that Rey is his niece, is because only family is allowed on the island. And that's exactly why he told the caretakers exactly who she really is. Though it was a lie, he told the caretakers that this is my niece, even though You know, it's not my niece. You need family on the island, basically, to be allowed, is what it was being implied. But looking at the whole entire effect here, guys, that's what I'm hearing. That's what a lot of you guys have told me as well. That's what you hear as well. There is no emotion. There is peace. Say it. A direct line from the Jedi Code. And how convenient, right? That we hear a line from the Jedi Code just as Rey turns around and looks at the Jedi tree that holds the ancient Jedi texts. Now, most definitely, one of the lines in the ancient Jedi texts must say, "There is no emotion, there is peace." One of the lines in the books, actually, that Luke Skywalker read, I believe, was powerful light, powerful darkness, and he even tells Rey this in person. But anyways, guys, I would really love to hear your opinion on this below in the description, because if she did indeed end up being if she did indeed end up being Luke's niece, I think that this would be a real, you know, altering thing in the sequel trilogy. I don't know, guys. It just wouldn't fit for me. It just wouldn't make sense. But if they really are to go down that route, hey, at the end of the day, at least she's a Skywalker, right? But in my own belief, I don't think that she is the niece of Luke. I don't think that it is what it appears or actually sounds like it's to be. What I'm hearing right now, clear as day, I'm actually hearing there is no emotion, there is peace. I guess it all depends on the frequencies, but who knows what the real truth is. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. And thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we